Babies, we're here and welcome back to the channel. We are going to do at the top of the hour, so it is a whatever comes out version of the video. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ari and it's spelled A-R-I. Welcome back to the channel. I want to give a huge shout out to HG today. Also Reverend David, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I think you spell it David. And also the Libras that commented on the videos yesterday. Thank you all for your support. Commenting does keep the channel open, and it also keeps the content reaching to other Libras. Just to let you guys know, that's YouTube's format and the way they've always done things. Welcome to today's set of videos. I don't know whether I'm going to do multiple Libra readings today. I'm not sure. I might do a grouping for singles. So let's just see how this one pans out. Very much a good morning to you. From California, we have a peeker. We've got a peeker from the beaker. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, at the top of the hour, there are feelings of loss, change. Something is about to shift. Okay, there could have, what I see from this, and I'll just leave it on the split over there. What I see in the 5 of Pentacles for this top of the hour reading is that I think someone externally from you realizes that they're out of the plans. Okay, that's the first feeling I got. Judgment and the Chariot. Could be a Cancer in this second video, or it could be a Scorpio with that Judgment card. They're making a decision though to reach you very soon. Someone's wanting to talk is what I see here. Can I see the return on that, please? And I'm doing this one slow, Libra, so you could catch all the shuffling. Proper shuffling is a big thing on my channel and your channel. Let's see what's going on here. King of Swords. King of Swords and Justice. She's a flipper. We have the twin set of the Justice card. It is number 11. You could be seeing 1111 or manifestation numbers. You are manifesting something huge to break through. We talked of the age of Aquarius in the previous video. You are feeling your manifestations. You could be writing them down, putting them in action. And also a part of you wants to see to it that this new beginning happens. All right, so it's a yes from the get. It's a yes from the get-go. And we also have a King of Swords opposing. I feel like this individual is opposing you because they could be part of the past. Are they King of Swordsy this morning? Yes, I feel like because it's upright, they're not ready to talk yet. Okay, also I'm getting no communication a little bit in this video. It could be coming from a King of Swords. What's going on with them in relation to the 5 of Pentacles? Thank you. Got one over here wanting to work with you quietly, but they're not as vocal, okay? They're not as vocal as wanting to work with you that you might like. I feel like they do want to know that they want to work with you. They just don't know what energy to come in as. And they could potentially be healing something too. They do want to work with you. 3 of Pentacles, what's at the heart of the reading, please? Can I get a little Celtic going here? We have a 2 of Wands. Okay, the 2 of Wands wants to flip. It's somebody waiting on word. This person can be waiting on you for like responses, but I also see in the Death card that they know that something's over. There's a complete closure here. It's complete. It's not halfway open. I do think that somebody knows that there's a closure here. Could be waiting on, okay, the Empress. Yep, it's making sense. They're waiting on an Empress. You could have gone through some soul healing. Many of you did what I call this, like, it's a healing modality where you protect your space, okay? I feel like this protection too did you good. I really do. And maybe this person is trying to reach you thereafter, trying to get to you after all of this. So the 4 of Swords is a spiritual rest that you took. Many of you have taken up new hobbies. Also, if you've been working a lot lately, if you put in long hours and you get home late, I also think that you take a particular special time to look after yourself, and you make arrangements for that in the Empress. So today on the channel, very high vibrational. You could keep this up daily, okay, by just working on yourself. Bottom of the deck, it's right there in the viewfinder. And we do have a 5 of Cups. Okay, someone's feeling, this person externally to you is the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. That's what I have so far. We're going to check in on what's going on in the atmosphere of this reading. Okay, so if this is you and there's a King of Swords around you, they're dealing with the fact that they have to rebirth their life and make new choices. See, I feel like you already went and I feel like you did this. Like, look at this. I feel like you went a step ahead of this particular person and your rebirth already begun. This is Taurus Libra energy. That's why I say so, because I have a couple of cues here that lend me to that area. Okay, let's check with Oracle what you need to know today for your alternate. What does Libra need to know today? I saw a beacon of light there. I think this is the card. Yeah, this is a beacon of light. I want to tell you, this card I've read actually in the Chinese Zodiac Oracle, it does have a new beginnings tone to it. That moon in the back is like a milky tone in the back of this ox, and it reads a beacon of light. I think you found it. You found something where all these lanterns continue to be aglow in your life. And I know as adults, let me word that in a new way, it could even be a new relationship to your surroundings. There's more affluent responses to you in the environment, Libra. People are more willing to strike up conversation just based off of you walking into a room. So these two for me are where you're at, okay? Physically and also mentally. She is all four queens rolled into one. Just remember that as we vibe check this morning. All right, what do they need to know from the Chinese Zodiac Oracle? Let's get 4 out from the top of the deck. What do they most need to know at this time? Please and thank you, angels and guides. Could you please direct us in some great tips for this morning, and also things that they could utilize throughout their day for the entire day. 1, 2. This will be the challenge here, the 3rd card, and the 4th. Okay, bottom of the deck. Let's check it. Change your mindset at this time. Could be going towards new things, excuse me. I think changing your mindset this time is about not going back to a past person. I just have to keep reminding this particular collective. Changing your mindset to do fun things, raise your vibration, and be more positive. Because I think sometimes you can dip into maybe a lower vibrational day. This will help you, okay? So this is the first advice. Change your mindset from the get-go of the day. It does begin with a healthy routine for some of you, or it could just be something that you add, okay? Something added that will be spicy. We have 4 advice cards here. We're going to continue to go through it. Enjoy the waiting game. From the booklet, this card speaks of enjoying the vast waiting room of being single. So if you're watching for relationship advice, if you are, maybe you don't even need it. The waiting game here is to be exciting. There are interesting characters that come toward you during this time. I do ask you to discern with new people as well, but it's a fun time. This is a waiting room. Enjoy the waiting game is about enjoying the waiting room in which you're in. You meet amazing people during this time. All you have to do is have that open heart chakra. It is in green. So that's the first signal for me to tell you. Open that heart chakra up. Maybe the 2nd card is the next part of this. Wood Tiger, powerful beginnings, and the progress. The progress is beginning. I think too, friendships might turn into romance for some of you. I also think business opportunities, and my throat chakra disappears when I say certain things. I think that some of these friendships can also be blossoming, whether you even review them as that or not. So just give people a chance during this time if you've been a hermit. And I feel like I'm speaking to a Libra that just needs to let the progress happen too. With 51. 51 is a 6. It leads to the Lover's card if you were to relate it to Tarot. And we also see the Water Pig. Being in the flow is the challenge card. I believe it was blue. We have this navy blue. The moon is cut in half here. So being in flow, and I don't know if that means anything to anyone that went through something during the full moon. It's like a part of it is hidden here. The Water Pig is just allowing things to happen as they may. My grandpa used to say, let it fall as it should. Okay, so that's being in flow, essentially. Let it fall as it should. I think people will come back to you during this time, telling you sentiently, but I also think some new faces will appear. So just see how people react in your energy, and also be open to, okay? Not everybody is bad for you during this time. And I know as you awaken, you can be a little bit more clinical about who's coming closer. So just be able to have that gift of discernment Each and every one of us has it. It's just about trusting our intuition about the situation. And you'll get little cues too before you do anything. You will get warnings, you will feel a tingle, and it will be there. So water pig, being in the flow, that's the advice and challenge. I'm going to get a card out for that too. And we also have water tiger, a reset is coming. Everything is new beginnings, okay? There's a waiting room with that snake card. We also have somebody jumping into the water for the first time in a long time, enjoying the soothing washing of your body, right? Of cleansing, of going into a new chapter, feeling that crisp water on your skin with the reset. I feel like it does lead to somebody, Libras, due to the fact, and maybe not right away, because I do think that there's progress that still needs to be experienced. There's some things you still have to see and feel out, interesting things, maybe even humor here that shows itself throughout your day. And it starts off with this tiger, okay? It starts off with Tony the Tiger. So powerful beginnings and progress. Let that progress happen in the waiting room, okay? When you see this card too, and I'm just going to pull it up a little bit deeper because advice is really big for me today and guidance for me to pass on to you is this waiting room brings in an interesting time for you. You might find something in the waiting room too. Maybe waiting for a soulmate, or there's twin flame recognition happening here. There might be some new instances here that teach you something grander about your journey and even your own awakening. I know for me, this happened during a period of time when I had my nephews quite a bit. I had them sprawled throughout the week and it was very, very heavy. And I remember a lot of different new friendships were coming in at that time. I think it was Source's way of saying, you need help. So you need people to come and make you laugh. So that's what I speak of in this time also during this card. I just wanted to share with you. There's a lot to cover, so I just wanted to give you examples as I go on. Okay, a reset is coming. I'm going to get a card for these last two, and then we're going to close this, whatever comes out. That King of Swords could talk, okay? I feel like that person might come to a realization themselves, so just look out for that King of Swords energy. It's authoritative, and it's also air. All right, what's this reset that's coming? Please and thank you. Honest, clear, and concise messages for the collective ahead. What is the reset? Please, angels and guides. What's this reset card? Thank you. The Four of Wands. You might very well be walking into a new relationship with someone who is just like you. And the reason why I say that is because they're worth the wait. The reset is about to come. I think it's a new season of memories for you, experiencing new things with new people. Let it happen, okay? Be patient with the process, because during this waiting room, and I'm going to pull it up again, there's something fascinating. You might even find out about yourself. You could find out that you teach people. You could find out that you share your gifts, or maybe partially some of your gifts too. You could be starting a YouTube channel with your passions. Let's say some of my females here are really good at makeup or style or fashion. You could be starting something like that. Or my males on the channel, you could be sharing financial advice. You could be talking about your passions and starting a podcast. So that's an example there, okay? And your passions will come out. I do believe a commitment will find you thereafter, because you get to express yourself and be your authentic, personal version of you, okay? That's a gift in and of itself. And I think Source and your angels are trying to show you that path. Being in the flow, why is that the challenge? Being in the flow, why is that the challenge? It is Sagittarius. Okay, this is a Sagittarian card. It is Temperance in the Mermaid Tarot. I'm going to pull it up for just a second so you can marinate on it. She is here. She's depicted with a divine feminine energy, because being in the flow requires you to just be patient and hang on. That's what it's showing. So if you hang on just a tad bit longer, and of course you have resources here of people to talk to, there's family for some of us that can lend a helping hand, or even your schedule can keep you busy, right? So they're asking you to be patient with Temperance, because the waiting room is going to show you new avenues. And that's why this card, I feel, appeared as your oracle. That's why I feel like it's here, because you pick up on something rather remarkable during this time. And there will be return people who say that you left them out in the cold. They are going to play the blame game. But I also think the reason why you're here is to discern through your new era. It's here, it's judgment. And I think if you've done the work, it's possible too that you might meet somebody that's just grown in the same like space as you, and they do want to learn from you as well. They want to pick up a thing or two from what you have to teach. And remember, there's a season in tarot and in guidance, which a lot of people don't say, where you no longer are the student. You start teaching others and you start sharing your gifts. And I think it's about that time. I think all of you are doing that. I'm very proud of you of attempting to ascend and share your own personal gifts. It's a bright time to do so. This was video 2. I hope it was helpful. I think I'm going to do an alternate 3 today. Many people like the bonuses, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I will catch you guys in a future video. It's time for coffee. So I'll see you in a few moments.